for one another.
We knew we needed an extraordinary love to withstand past relationship experiences, everyday bad choices, and our past hurts.
It is clear that we were brought together as one for a purpose. And as we share our love story, we pray that from our experiences, you can gain positive takeaways to use in your own life and relationship.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Welcome back. Come on in here. We're back with Conversations with the LoveByrds, guys. I'm your host, William Bird.
Hey, guys, I'm Darlene Bird. Together, we love people, we love love.
And we love you. We're back at it again, guys. Spreading the love, doing some housekeeping right now. And listen, we're just excited that you guys are in here. As you begin to come in here, tap in and tell us that you're here.
Let me share.
I'm trying to do the same thing, get it over with, baby.
Right.
Yes, do the housekeeping.
Join us now. And we're asking you to do the same. We're asking you to like and to share.
Absolutely.
And to join us.
Yes.
Woo!
Huh?
It's been a minute, babe.
It's been a good long minute, man.
It's been a minute, but we are back. And we are scraping our way back.
Yes, that's a good way to put it, baby. We're
scraping our way back. We've been going for a minute. I had surgery about almost 90 days ago.
And I'm about 6 months out from my surgery.
Yeah. So we are working our way back. And so we miss you guys. We miss our platform. Man. Yes. Of course, we just love. First of all, we love us.
We love us. We love you.
And we like to share just what's going on with us, what we've been talking about. You know, we talk a lot, talk about everything. What's been on our minds.
Yes, we do.
And so we enjoy that.
And we do.
So we're excited.
Yes, we're excited about this year
to share with you what we've been chewing on since last year.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know why
we haven't been here, but we've been here.
Yeah,
how about that?
Yeah, how about that?
And
we did come up. We did kind of. Last year was this, but I don't know how it fell so far off. It would have been. It would have been great if it was before, wouldn't it?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think it was saved for now.
Yep.
Thank you, Chuck. Chuck said we look refreshed and ready to go.
Yes, we are, Chuck.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
That was quite a chore. Scraping our way back. But I think it's been saved for such a time as this.
Okay, I agree.
It's
only winning guys.
We can't give it all to you because we've got a couple of months worth of just thoughts that we've been bouncing around in our heads and ping-ponging. But we can tell you it all centers around one word.
Can I give him the word?
You want to give him the word?
Give him
the word.
Yes. Well, it's actually two words. Because it's one word, but we're gonna concentrate mainly on two of them. But the main word for this year is vitality.
Vitality.
That's
the super word.
That's the super word for this year.
That's the super word for this year. It's vitality. Hi, everybody. Let us know you're here. If you're joining us, say hello. Let us know that you are joining us.
Happy New Year.
We are so happy to see everybody.
Glad y'all are here, man. Yeah. Thank y'all for coming back. All of you coming back. Thank you for coming back.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
For those of you who made it.
Yes. Is everybody who here right
You
now?
Did good.
You did good. Yeah, you made it. If
you made it, you did good. You did Congratulations. Good. We applaud you. If you made it out of 2024, because that was rough.
Whoa.
That was rough. And so good job on enduring, making it through, fighting through, scraping your way through. And we are here.
Yes.
So we're excited to be here, and we're excited about 2025. We're excited about what we've been hearing and what we've been sensing and what we've been talking about. And we're excited about sharing it with you. So the super word,
our super word,
the super word for 2025 is
vitality.
It's relationship vitality. And you know what? If I'm honest, if it don't have vitality, I don't want it.
Listen, if you don't have vitality, you're pretty much dead.
You
Yes.
can, yeah, you can be dead.
Yes, vitality.
You can be
very opposite of vitality
unalive.
is dead. Yes.
You can be unalive.
Yes, you can.
Your
Yes,
relationship can be unalive if the vitality is not there. So
for the lack of.
yeah,
For the
yeah,
lack
the
of.
lack
Yes.
of. You could
Yes.
just be
Yes.
be there.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what do you think? Well, let's go ahead and get into it then.
Mhm,
So,
mhm.
we're going to go in with an explanation for you, Darlene.
Uh-huh.
What is your explanation of vitality? Not in the relationship sense, but just a
Just
general.
vitality.
But yeah, just general. You know.
For me, vitality is a
Mhm.
big word. It's all encompassing for me.
Mm-hmm.
For me, people think of health and being in good health, but
Yes.
to me, vitality is the next level, even above good health.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you could be healthy,
yes,
but lack vitality. So
absolutely.
I think it's the vitality.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh, you're gonna put me on the spot. But
I
vitality is
you.
I think it's the X factor. I think it's the
Mm-hmm.
the excitement about your life and your health.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I think it's the I think it's the energy around it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the feeling that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm liking it.
Okay.
And I'm liking it.
It's good.
And it gets me excited. It makes me want to get up in the morning.
Okay.
It's that push. It's that.
Yep. I get it.
Yeah. Am I describing it right?
Now that sounds like a great definition
It's that
of vitality.
vivacious, the
vim and vigor.
And the vigor.
Yes.
It's all the V's. It's all the V words. It's all the V words.
That's good. That's good. Now
Yes.
I tend to think of vitality more in a man's aspect. Like of course it's got, vitals are significant for both species, but I think to me, it's embedded in a man's DNA, more to speak. So to speak, that we're the hunter gatherers. We're always supposed to show a show of strength, because for me, vitality is strength, and it shows. It does show being alive, but it more so has it's just a show of strength and ability, and you know what I mean. I think it's more like a masculine thing for me. I think when I think vitality, I guess it's kind of tied into, because I'm always hearing about, men losing their testosterone. It's a big thing for men right now as far as vitality. So what I'm being conditioned to see, more so to speak, is, men who are trying to restore their vitality or trying to restore their virility. So for me, it's kind of driven towards in a man's aspect.
You're right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the commercials have stolen the vitality.
They have stolen the vitality.
They've stolen the word vitality.
They got it in the bottle. No, they put it in a bottle.
Or in a pill.
Yeah, they put it in a bottle or a pill.
The men have stolen vitality, y'all, and put it in a bottle, put it in a pill, but we're taking it back.
I get it. Yeah.
We're taking it back, because for me, it's a bigger word.
Yeah, the A game, Chuck. That's right, baby. A game.
Chuck. We walked right into
Chuck,
it.
we walked dead into that. Oh, I didn't even.
I kind of knew it earlier or yesterday or whatever.
I ain't gonna say I knew it too, but I did. I ain't even say that. I was trying to chase it, so I wouldn't get in trouble. Thank you.
I'm gonna hurt y'all. Listen. We're taking back vitality. Okay, I'm on a mission. On a mission.
That's a great one.
We're taking the word vitality back from just being a masculine thing. And we're going to parlay.
I like it.
Because
it's really, right now, the thing, when you speak vitality, you're talking masculinity, sexuality, it's all driven in a man's ability. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right, I'm stopping.
Right,
I'll quit there.
All right, I got you. Well, as a man, no. Let's go there.
Let's go there. That's okay.
So, how can a man bring vitality into his relationship?
That's a good question. Question.
I ain't just talking about the A game, the pill, the blue one, the whatever.
How
can he bring vitality?
It's not all sexual.
How can you bring that into the relationship? Because, okay, all right, let's talk about this.
Yeah,
and maybe they can help us. Maybe help us.
Because you hit me with a question.
Who can help us on
throw
here?
this question at me earlier. I wasn't ready for this question.
Who can, well,
But
see,
why
if
you-
you
why
take
you-
your
why-
A game,
why-
you would have been ready. Stay on
Well,
your
listen,
A game,
listen,
because
listen,
if
listen
you
though,
stay
listen though,
ready,
listen though.
then you
Listen,
don't have
listen.
to. You don't have
Listen,
to get ready.
As
Hey, Wanda.
a
Hey,
Doyen
Izzy.
man,
Hi,
and
everybody.
a Doyen man is a man that's
Oh,
skilled
what?
in mass Doyen, spelled
Here we
Doyen. Yeah,
Here
I
we
did
go.
some. It's a Doyen male. Yeah, it's a man who's very skilled and very knowledgeable and has confidence and virility because he has some long experience with some type of skill or something. Yes, I'm one of those kind of guys.
What? Spell it?
It's spelled Doyen. Doyen.
So you a Doyen?
I'm a Doyen.
You a big old Doyen.
But anyhow, getting back to that. So for me, Sean, a man's my vigor and vim is in like me waking up with an enthusiasm in the morning. I tell you guys, I've said things like I do things like get up in the morning and the first thing is a kiss and a prayer. Those things get me up and get me enthused about my day. So I get up, I have already on my mind. And if I'm popping up and you seeing me, the first thing you're gonna think is that guy got some strength, he's got some power and some energy, and one is accomplishing something. He's got it's intentional. So I think how I show my virility and my vitality is being able to get up every morning and do things like that show you that, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
I'm invested, I'm excited about I don't get up and start out complaining. I get up with some vim and vigor and some energy and pep in my step about it. Yeah.
Izzy got a lot to say about this. She chiming in on
What
some
she
good
say?
stuff.
What Izzy say?
I don't know. Chuck, pull up some Izzy saying
Izzy,
some good
I
things.
see Izzy is saying showing
find it now.
appreciation to their partner. That's great.
Okay,
That's a great way.
keeping a true connection, showing appreciation.
Yeah.
And she said something else.
Uh-huh.
So creating
a romantic space. That's great. I mean, that's
all
great.
of these
all
are
those are
great. She's answering the question: how can a man
And show
take
yes.
that
Yes,
manly
absolutely.
vitality for being a man?
I started out
bring it in.
just waking because I think
Chuck said they got the A game for women.
Yeah,
Just,
see, that's
let me just
take a sip, baby. Take a sip so I can finish. Because, like I said, you know, it really starts out with every day, starting your day, how you start your, I believe, how you start your, even how you go, if you slept well and things of that nature, you know, can have a main impact on your vitality because without proper rest.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot that can impact your vitality.
Yeah.
But let's come back to,
Okay.
you made me
Okay.
define vitality,
Okay.
right?
Yes, that's
You didn't really define it. You just went off into the whole being a man thing.
No.
So
We know vitality in a definition is just being able to show strength and having energy. Your mind and your body working on all cylinders because it's a balance. Vitality incorporates your mind and your body working in sync together. So
I think it's more a holistic term than just health.
Just health, yes.
Like
yes,
you can
right.
say, well, my
I'm
relationship
healthy,
is healthy,
but
meaning
really
nothing is majorly wrong.
Right, exactly.
But that don't mean that anything is exciting and amazingly good either.
Right.
That could just be like just tone. That's a C. That's a C. That's a C. But when I'm thinking about relationship vitality, I'm thinking about the A.
The A.
Oh Lord, it's going to keep flowing into A game. But
she wasn't saying that, baby.
I'm saying A. I did.
Oh.
But I can see how this is. I'm thinking about your relationship going from a C to just we're okay, we're healthy, we're coasting, nothing's majorly wrong to saying that our relationship has vitality.
I think you know what? Okay,
see.
so now here's another suggestion. Vitality can look very different, but what does it look like is what we really kind of drive. So we're trying to say define vitality, but vitality is really explained in what it looks like. You see vitality, you see energy.
So what do you guys, if you see a relationship that has vitality, what does that look like?
Right.
What do you guys think that looks like?
I did. I mean, I don't know if I was being. That just popped in my head. So if I think vitality, there's So I'm okay. Let's go. I got 1,000 analogies. When you think about, let's say, video games. So you're playing video games, and you're a character. You got to go through these trials and everything, and you're finding the elixir to give you more energy, or you're finding a sword that's going to give you more power. I think not only is what it looks like, it's also what you do too. So I think I'm equating vitality with victory in that sense, because if you accomplish something and you succeed at getting to that point, then one, your energy was better than the energy you opposed, and then there was a reward afterwards. So I don't know where I was going with that, but that sounded good in my head.
But you're talking action oriented though. You're
yes,
talking
I think
about
vitality
and all that kind of
because,
stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
And vitality, listen, and also in vitality, in order to be vital, you gotta exercise, you gotta eat. So there's something to remain, or it means maintain a constant state of vitality. You have to do something. You have to move your body. You have to, meditate on your mind. You have to keep work on those things, because in order for you, like your exercise, your heart. I think I'm jumping a little ahead. Let's slow down.
But that's true in that you don't just fall into vitality.
No, you just exactly.
I hear you saying, you're not just gonna find yourself there.
Yeah,
I hear you saying that there are some actions that you have to do and maintain on a regular,
right,
to maintain the level of vitality. And I think that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's true.
Did I let you explain?
But I also feel like
what's that?
I feel like you're right that there's some actions that have to be ongoing. I do think that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think it's just a state of being as well. You know what I mean? I feel like it can be achieved as a state of being to where it's normal. Well, it's actions though. It's normal. It's who we are. It's what we do.
Because
it can be
so
folded into your life.
Vitality is energy, right? It's supposed to be having energy or energy. Mm-hmm. So all energy needs to be released, right? Mm-hmm. We know that through physics. Mm-hmm. So I think vitality is that release of energy.
Okay.
You feel me?
And I think it's having energy.
You think it's having energy? Okay, so you got all this atomic bomb is great sitting right there, but until it's released, it's not doing anything.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So I think it's better than the release.
You're right.
It's
the release is the living it, living it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, I I'm with you. I'm trying to figure I just have an opinion.
Well, see, but you know what? You're action oriented, so everything to you is going to come down to actions, and you're right. But it's also a state. I think for me, like a state of being or an approach to life.
That's true. That's the mind.
You know what I mean? Like
that's the mind part.
It's an approach, a state, something that you can have. So it's hair. So I feel like you're right. I think it's an action, but I also feel like it's something too that can be achieved.
Yeah.
And lived out. So
okay.
Okay.
Okay. I see your action in.
So what do you guys think? What do you think?
I know we talking.
What do you think?
We just
a
had
relationship.
We didn't even talk to the people.
Yeah, we've been talking about this, y'all. This is
we've been talking about this for a minute though.
And the more we talk about it, the bigger this thing gets. So we are. We're going to be talking about relationship vitality as our new mantra, and there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it.
I think you speak of the vitality as like this mysterious force. It's like the life force. That's the power that separates us from like being living or dead. I think you see what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. That's that X factor. Factor.
It's that mystique, that power.
Okay, the power giving continuous to life, present in all living
Chuck
things.
Brakely, do the dang thing.
It's
Chuck
present in all living things.
Chuck B.
Yes.
Come on, Chuck B.
But is it experienced for all living things? Maybe not. But it's present. Like it can be, and it's in there, and it's something to be obtained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm following you on that.
So I'm excited.
I'm excited
about when I think about relationship vitality. I'm excited about what it means for us, But I'm
Yes.
excited about what it can mean for everybody.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
imagine
Mhm.
your relationships having vitality. Like
Yeah.
there's some spunk to it. There's
Mhm.
some
Approaching everything
adventure.
with energy,
There's
and
some
excitement,
there's some adventure.
enthusiasm.
Yeah, adventure to it.
Not
There's
doing it half-hearted or half chance, you know what I mean? But going in with it full force and putting your all to it. Yeah, showing some vim and vigor in, you know,
feeling
feeling it, and
feeling activated.
Yeah,
Like the switch is
I'm
turned
excited
on.
about that stuff.
You know, I can see like
we already off to the
some relationships, the switch isn't turned on.
Mm-hmm.
So what does a relationship look like when there is no vitality? Y'all, what does that look like? Maybe that gives us, you know, if we flip to the other side, that gives us a little bit more insight. So put in the comments for us, when there's no vitality in a relationship, what does that look like?
Is that like, I mean, because I mean, there's some people who can live, you know, they don't get out much, they don't do much. The relationship is okay as it's going. It doesn't need a, you know, it doesn't need an overexertion of it. Because when I think vitality could imply an overexertion of energy.
That's a good point. We're not saying that's that.
Okay.
I mean, you
can. I get
they're right. That's a good thing because some people's minds can go there.
Exactly.
So, but for you to have your relationship have vitality, it doesn't even mean that you got to even exert a lot. It's just the enthusiasm for life and for each other and for the relationship.
That's what I love about it. I love it. I mean, listen. We're gonna get into some stuff about this stuff, but it was important for me. And I'm sorry, as we were reading and getting into some of this stuff about some of the things that we kind of implemented early on, like me keeping a pulse on our relationship. You know, always telling Darlene I would keep a pulse on it. And your pulse is one of your vital signs. So, you know what I mean? It's just in my head, you know, I wanted to display vim and vigor from the very beginning. I always wanted to have a show of strength and ability to accomplish, you know, my mission with as far as our marriage. And then also like it was asked, you know, what does it look like, or how do men show that was one of the ways that I began to show that I wanted vitality in our relationship at all times. Before thinking about it too.
You bring. I can't even get my daggone words. You do bring some vim and vigor to the relationship, and you know. And I appreciate that because I've had the opposite, where like who said it, like the switch. Somebody said in some of these relationships, the switch is broken.
The switch is broken.
Switch is broken.
That's what because
switch is broke.
That's right. Switch
like
broke.
Jake was broke.
Like Jake was broke. Switch broke.
Switch broke.
Yeah, switch broke.
That's not funny, but that's hilarious.
Broke this switch.
But that's hilarious. Some relationships, the switch is broke.
Yeah.
And you know, it's been broke for so long, they forgot that it even used to be a switch.
It used to be a switch.
It used to be a switch. It used to work.
Tape on it.
It used to work. So Izzy said it looks like there's no alignment.
Yes, no laughter.
No laughter. And no love.
I like that, Izzy.
That's great because it makes you wonder, like, do they even like each other? I mean, I know they're together, but do they even like each other? Like, are they together?
Yeah.
You know how we do with two words. Are they together together?
Together?
I think So
are they married?
Switch broke.
Switch be broke.
Switch.
But so that's good, Izzy.
That you said keeping a pulse on it. So that just reminds me of when we talk about what something looks like, what does it look like when it's there? What does it look like now? So there's some signs. And so as we are talking about vitality, and we're going to be diving deep. We're going to be double clicking on relationship vitality in the next couple of podcasts and episodes. So I hope that you would would join us in
Yes.
there as we get into it. But
It's fun.
one of
It's
the
good
things when you think about vitality is the sort of what are the vital signs or
Right.
what is the dashboard. And so I know we talked about there's health, and vitality is even, for me, it's a next stage above health. You can have health, but then
there's vitality.
So but when I think about the vital signs, you know we have our checkups and our physicals, and
Right.
every time we go in, they take vital signs for the health of your body, right?
Yeah.
And so what are the vital signs for the health of your relationship? We're going to be going there. We're going to be deep diving into that. But you mentioned one of the things that you promised to do in our marriage. Well, before we were married, when you were wanting, was that you would keep a pulse on it, and that is one of the signs for vital signs, right? People check your pulse, right? What's the rate? What is your pulse?
Does it have a beat?
Does it even have a beat?
Are you going to keep it a good beat going? I think that pulse in a relationship, it ties into the beat. We talk about that, when we lay together and they say your hearts sync up. Are your hearts beating together? Are your hearts beating for the same thing? I think that ties into a lot of whether or not your relationship is vital.
Yeah. And so that keeping a pulse on it, when you said you would keep a pulse on it, the pulse is one of those important vitals,
It's
one of those important vital signs for your health, but it's an important vital sign for your relationship, keeping a pulse on it. So that's like monitoring, right? When you say, I'm trying to tie it to health, to relationship.
Right.
So that's like monitoring and being aware of, is the switch on, is the switch off?
Keep monitoring, because you got to monitor your vital signs, all of your vital signs. We're talking about the pulse right now. But
what else does it? What else? What are the other signs
for? What are the other vital signs?
What are the other vital signs for health?
The vital signs. Does anybody know all of the vital signs? Let's see if we can get a correct answer for the vital signs.
Vital signs.
Yes. Yeah. But like I said, that keeping a pulse on it, I think that ties into intentionality and consistency. Like, making sure that the beats are in sync. Making sure, it's that. I love that pulse part. And I love the fact that God gave that to me in the beginning, because it seems to me that it's tied to the heart. And the heart, it probably is, outside of the brain, the most important part of your body. So your vital signs are tied to mostly your most important life-giving or life sustaining or whatever.
So they also take your temperature. That's one of your vital signs.
That's another one. That's they take your temperature.
Temperature is a vital sign. Hey, put temperature in the notes.
Can I keep on going? Because I was in on this one, man.
Yeah, but talk about your temperature.
I'm gonna talk about the temperature.
So temperature is another vital sign that's taken to see how you're doing, if you're healthy or not, right?
It ties into.
Okay, go do it. Go.
No. Go ahead. Keep on talking.
Temperature.
No.
I put it in here.
Yeah, you already put it in there.
Then
you did it right. I'm gonna go. So temperature to me. Now, I don't want to get gory on y'all, but heart, pulse, breathing, lungs, temperature, eyes. Boy, that was a whole lot, Chuck. I don't know if Chuck said heart, pulse, breathing, temperature, eyes. Well, I don't know, Chuck, if any of those are vital signs. Well, except for temperature, your pulse and your pulse. But the other ones, I don't know.
Yeah, because let me tell you.
Yes.
When it was years ago, when I went to get my eyes examined, he saw something in my eyes and says, "Have you had your blood pressure checked?"
Yeah, but
that's the first time. Well,
yeah, that's not the way they monitor your vital signs.
But it is a way to see.
Yeah, that's a symptom of a bad vital sign. Right. That's a symptom of a bad vital sign.
It is a vital.
It's not a vital. No,
it is a way to check out.
Yeah, because
the status.
So your blood pressure causes your eyes, but you can live without your eyes. You can't live without your breath. Well, and listen to this. I'm gonna just break this to y'all. Blood pressure isn't actually a vital sign.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you why.
Right.
Because it's already tied to your blood and your pulse and your pulse and your heart. That's
Right.
why blood is that part of it is a part of the pulse thing.
Right, but it's
That's
often
why
measured with your vital signs.
It's often
I don't go to
measured
doctors
because-
and they don't take my blood pressure.
Yeah. But blood pressure isn't actually a vital sign. It's a reading from what your heart and your pulse is doing.
Right.
That's all that is.
Right.
So blood pressure isn't actually a vital sign.
Okay, but it is something
But
that we
do
monitor.
record. Yeah, they monitor.
We're talking about monitoring.
Because you can't tell from your pulse that your blood is really higher. You could be overexerted and your pulse will be up, but your blood pressure will tell you something different about what your symptoms are. So
let's go back to temperature first, though.
Okay.
Because there was a lot in there. There was a lot in that.
A lot in temperature.
There was a lot in that. Even the ones that Chuck said, those are all good ways to kind of like, if you would think of a dashboard, whether they're vitals or not, but if you put these things on a dashboard and say, I'm gonna keep a pulse and take a look at these things, temperature is definitely one of them, right? And so we know how that transfers over to your relationship. Like, what's the temperature of your relationship?
So vitality is life, and the lack of vitality, or the most extreme lack of vitality, would be death. So if you think of it like this, when you're alive, you're warm. Your body is warm, or you're warm, you're hot. So think of it in a relationship side. If your relationship isn't hot, and it's cold, it's dead, the feeling is that you're not being warm to me. I'm cold. Or so to speak, you're dead to me. Because if you think about a body, if a body is dead, you go over and feel it. Now, listen, the body was 90-some degrees, but now the body is room temperature. But when you go feel that body, it feels cold because it's dead. It's not that the body is actually cold. It's just room temperature, and you're hot. Your body is hot. So when you go to touch that body, at room temperature, it feels cold to you. So it's not like it's like it been in a freezer or anything. It's just that it's cold. So if you equate that to a relationship needs warmth. It needs blood flow.
What is the temperature of your relationships right now?
Yeah, is it hot or cold?
Are they hot? Are they cold?
I'm sorry. Did I give you?
Is the switch broke?
See, what is in that glass? What is in that glass?
Lemons, fresh lemons and water. Fresh lemon slices and water. What's up, boys? So we taking the temperature is another vital sign. And I like what Chuck said here, because we did a whole thing on this one time.
Yes.
Chuck said your eyes to see if they're dilating properly or not. We did one of our talks. We talked about how your eyes dilate when you look at the one you love. So that could be something that could go on that dashboard. Do your eyes dilate when you're looking at the person that you love?
That's vitality.
That's vitality.
That's vitality.
Do your eyes dilate when you look at me?
Charles, what is the whole say? Chuck, is you over there taking your blood pressure? Chuck putting up the numbers where your ranges.
Come on, be. Chuck.
Chuck, I see. That's right, Chuck.
Come on, Chuck, give it to us.
He gave us the Celsius reading and everything.
Okay, he went into the breaths. That's the other thing we wanted to talk about.
Yeah,
your respiration.
Respiration is another.
Your respiration is another breathing.
Breathing. That's why they always listen to your heart and your breathing.
So how does that transfer into your relationship, though?
Are you a breath of fresh air when I look at you, or are you a stagnant? Is this relationship giving me a breath of fresh air? How about that? Can I do that? Am I breathing in? What am I breathing in?
I don't know why, but the word security just came to me when I think about your pressure, your blood pressure.
Security?
And how, I don't know why.
Tie that in.
I don't know, but
tie that in.
I'm still thinking about it, but your blood pressure, I don't know. You talked about.
What does that have to do with vitality?
To me, it's a range to it. But to me, a breath of fresh air,
yes,
or you breathe it in. But is it regular? They say that blood pressure is a silent killer.
Oh, good one.
Right?
Oh, that was good. That was good.
So
I don't know where that goes, but
I don't know where it goes either. But there could be some silent killers to your relationship.
Oh, help me, man.
You like that? That's free.
I should have just went there with that.
I ain't even gonna charge you for that.
No, I like that. I like that. That's.
But
I mean,
so
that sounds like you could put a tie in there somewhere.
So
with that.
it could be a silent
We're figuring
killer.
this out about y'all. Y'all right here with us.
To
man,
me, if the blood pressure
stuff.
is good, Amy said her eyes dilate, boy.
Ooh. Bone me.
But the blood pressure can be a silent killer.
Yes.
And there are things that can be silent killers that need to be, just what are some of the silent killers to a relationship? Let me ask them.
You know what else? You know what else too? The respiration thing is like, what are you breathing in? Are you breathing in stuff that incites vitality? What are you taking in? I take that in like, what are you putting in? Because what you put in comes out. So if you're putting in, that'll preach. It just hit me off. So the breathing, what you're taking in,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you're
like
thinking.
What are your
emotions?
What kind are you putting porn in? What stuff are you putting in?
Oh yeah, is it positive?
Is
talk?
it positive?
Is it negative talk?
Thank you, baby. Help me. Try to get there.
Is it encouragement?
Is it
Is it thank yous and please? And is it positive? Is it positive talk? Is it encouraging talk? Are you even investing at all?
Yes.
Are there dates? Are there special times? And are you putting stuff in? What you're putting in?
What do you put in?
Because you can't get out what you don't put in,
exactly.
right? So, and making sure you're not putting in wrong things.
I think that's pretty good.
That's what you're talking about with the breathing in and breathing out. What you're taking in.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll preach Dr. Amy. Mm-hmm. Is it toxic talk? That's right, Amy. Yeah. Listen, did y'all see that little thing where they talked to the rice kernels and they said bad things to the rice kernels and they said good things to the rice kernels in these mason jars, and the bad rice they talked to, cursing it out and everything, it rotted faster, and the rice in the one that they talked good to, baby, don't look at me like that. This is okay. I don't know. It's on the internet.
Talking to rice.
They was listen, baby.
They talking to rice.
Well, listen. They always say talking. Listen, the black guy was on the other day. He was saying they talk to their sweet potatoes, and their sweet potatoes are like one of the sweetest things. They actually. This is in science. You talk to plants. They thrive off of that. So. I'm gonna believe that, but I'm gonna put that in like, what are you saying? What are you putting in? Because if you're putting in bad is going to come out. Also, all I'm trying to bring to that, I don't know if that stuff is urban legend.
Chuck said a breath of fresh air or pollution.
Yes.
Yeah. So it reminds me of a book that I read a long time ago.
That?
It was called Zap.
She said I talked to my Zap.
It was called Zap. And the basic premise is kind of what Chuck's saying here: a breath of fresh air or pollution.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the basic premise, and it was like a leadership book.
Okay.
But it was like, when people leave you, do they feel zapped or sapped? When people leave you, do they feel zapped or sapped? And zapped to me is like energized or excited, positive. Versus sapped is that what Chuck said, air pollution.
So in other
breath
words,
of fresh air pollution. People leave you.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, because you good. That's good. Zap. So in other words, there are things that could drain or sap your vitality.
People can leave you. You have a conversation with you and walk away feeling sapped.
Right.
Or they can walk away feeling zapped.
Right.
Like with pep in their step,
so
with some vitality, with some vim and some vigor and some skipping. So in your conversations, in your relationships, you can choose to have those conversations so that we're ending these conversations feeling zapped instead of sapped.
I got that. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So that
I believe there's some things that can really drain your vitality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So and there's something in that conversation that can make you feel like Chuck is calling it a breath of fresh air or air pollution.
Air pollution, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's what we're putting in and putting out. Sometimes that's it. What are you hearing? What are you saying? What are you delivering?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what are you receiving? So that's good.
That's good. That's good.
So we talked about body temperature. We talked about the pulse, breathing, blood pressure, even eyes dilating. All of these are good things to take a look at when you're looking at the vital signs for your relationship to make sure that, you know, you are working on your way towards vitality. So vitality, guys, I mean, we've been talking for a long time, but basically we're talking about approaching life with excitement.
Yes. Approaching life with excitement, vigor, energy, feeling involved, living life like it's an adventure.
Like it's an adventure.
Yes. Just feeling alive, maintaining a zest for life. Just, wanting to be in the moment, a part of, this grand thing we call life with. And appreciation and appreciation for life itself should want to incite all people to want to live a vital life or aspire to live a vital life. You know what I mean?
That's exciting. That's interesting.
Vitality is a sure strength for me. So it really speaks to a lot of character and stuff like that. So however you attain and whatever it means and whatever it looks like for you, it's all going to be all different for everybody, each one of us. But as long as it's elevating you, so to speak, it's driving you to be better or not. I don't want to say achieve more or anything, because like I said, if to maintain vitality, I think you have to constantly experience victories. You know what I mean?
And even little victories.
Right. Exactly.
Even when I mean little victories, it could be we cook together.
Exactly.
And we tried a new recipe together.
Exactly.
I mean, those are so.
Boy, she made a salmon and Alfredo that night. Boy,
knocked your socks off with that.
Boy, she knocked my socks off.
See, every once in a while,
I almost fell asleep on you.
I just got to remind you that
I was in the shop and I was I ate dinner. Every once in a while, she hit me with one.
I got to remind you that I'm a great cook.
And you can.
I don't like to cook, but I'm a great cook when I do.
You are a great cook. Yes, you are.
Right, but just
back to the message.
So it's not always. You got it. It's not always having to do things or great big things, baby. I'm pulling from what I heard you say.
Yeah. Okay.
Not always having to do these great big things to have vitality, but it is doing things.
Yeah,
it is doing things together. It is, and they don't have to be big. Just things that keep the energy there. Right?
I like that.
Vitality, relationship vitality. And that's something to talk about with your partners. Is there vitality in our relationship?
Yep.
And what are the things that we can do to turn it up a couple notches? Y'all stay with us. We're going to take a quick break, but don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Give it to us, Chuck.
Lovebird fans, now that you've enjoyed their story, get ready to be inspired and uncover the pieces that make up the puzzle of your love story and make some happy memories together. The perfect tool has been created for you to journal your unique love story with your significant other. Order your copy at www.love-birds.com.
Thank you guys so much, man. Listen, we want to thank y'all again for joining us and coming back, man. We love doing this. We love you guys. We always love being in front of you guys. Just
so happy to
share
be
some
back.
Stuff. We're really happy to be back. We want to say thank you to our Feel Good Talk family. Happy New Year's.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary, Feel Good Talk. 5 long years, man. God bless you, man. We want to shout out to our CEO, the man who's behind the glass, who kind of got all of this started. Our CEO, CFO, COO, Chuck Brakely, Chuck B in the building. Do what he do. We love you, Chuck B. And all our Feel Good Talk family. Hey, listen, you want to go to love-birds.com. We still got plenty copies. We keep copies going of the LoveByrds story, how the class clown and the class president developed extraordinary love, and also the companion, the best love story, the one we write together. Listen, guys, these come in a companion pack. Great stories, great way to document your love story. Great as gifts. Anybody looking to read a great love story and then enhance their love story.
That's one of the ways to work on your vitality.
To reach out and get. So we encourage you to get them in a companion pack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that out. We're done with that. But listen, we want to talk some more about this vitality thing.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about vitality.
It's a whole bunch.
I feel like there's a lot to be shared about.
Series and just keep it continue and keep a straight line on it this time until we get it all done. Yeah, we're not going to bounce around on this one. We're going to keep this going because it's a lot to unpack. It really is. It really is. As you can see, we were still talking. This stuff we ain't even talked about. Right. We had a whole paper when some of this stuff, but we got to talking about some other stuff, man. It's just been a great series. A great thing to do.
Yeah, just wanted to lay the groundwork today. Throw that word out there, vitality, and just kind of
some George Green.
Strategically, that's where we're going. But we're going to get down into some tactical and some practical.
Tactical and practical.
Amy, you got it.
Sounds like a good
Amy,
book. It is a
you got it.
Good
you
book.
got it.
Amy.
It's assessments. It's matrix. It's quadrants. It's a lot to it. God is just dumping it. God is just dumping it. And we need to capture that.
Oh, we love you too, Izzy.
We love everybody
too,
on
man. We
here.
love
we
everybody.
Miss y'all.
Yes, we do.
All right, babe. We're gonna close out with the bird seed.
Before I go, Chuck, do me a favor. When we close out, bring the bird seed in at the end of the show for me. I think we already got that. So okay. That's it.
All right.
That's it.
You're gonna give them the bird seed, or they're gonna watch the bird seed?
No, they're gonna watch the bird seed from now on. Listen, guys, thank you all again. Listen, we'll be back. We're 2 and 2 every other week right now. As we still kind of heal and get back to work and everything's kind of working out our schedule, but we're back every 2 weeks. So see us in 2 weeks, man. We'll be back with some more informative conversation.
Hold on for your bird seed for the week.
Conversation. And hold on for your bird seed because we'll be playing the bird seed at the end. We kind of plan to want to do the bird seed at the end of the show every time. So stay on, hold on for your bird flirt. Listen, I'm William Bird.
Hey, I'm Darlene Bird. Together with the LoveByrds.
We love people.
We love love.
And we love you. Listen, guys, have a great week.
Here's your bird seed.
Peace.